If you want to make millions of naira in 2026, then stay with me on this video because I'm about to share you businesses that people look down on that make people silent millionaires. Not the loud ones, the silent ones. You don't need too much to get this business started. And all you just people look overlook it because of the way the nature of these businesses are, but they are where we have money packed. So stay with me as I unravel them one after another. First on my list, I'll be talking about is thrift business. Now, a lot of people see this business as local business, but this business has a lot of money packed in it. And when I say thrift, I'm not talking about clothes alone because a lot of people just think that it is clothes alone that are thrift. I used to have somebody on my WhatsApp that does thrift weeks, thrift unboxed perfumes, gadgets and furnitures. Like people want to change their wardrobe or change the look of their house, they will take out the old things. A lot of people do it when they build new houses. They don't want to go into the new house with the old things. They put it out there. That is it, and they sell it. You can get those things, and then you that is starting out, you can buy those things. So this is a market. A lot of people are starting out in life. Second on my list is palm oil business. We can never overemphasize palm oil. Now, there's something really striking about palm oil business if you know what you know. Palm oil business is one business that can never ever say it is out of season. We need palm oil for a lot of things aside cooking. We use it to make soaps. We use it to do a lot of things. See, there's something about palm oil business. That is why countries like Malaysia, it is the source of their income, like their revenue. Yes, go and look it up. So this is something that anybody that has foresight should look into. I'm going to do a video about this further in another video. So palm oil business is something you shouldn't look down on. Very important. Everything surrounding palm oil, from the shaft to the tree to the bark to everything you can think of, is money. Third on my list is rentals, truck rentals, chair rentals. Occasions will never cease so long as we keep living. There's either a wedding, a birthday, a burial, chair rentals. Just rent things. Some people rent coolers, just rent things. When you trucks that transport large things, say goods, or some even those what's it called? The rental companies. Some of them, if they don't own a truck that helps them to take their chairs to a place, they rent it, and it is money. So you can get, if you have a car you're not using or something, a big truck that has an open back, use it for this type of business. Okay, this is one business that people overlook. The next one on my list would be car wash. Car wash is one business that is, I think, if you have a lot of space, say around your house, you can start it off. And if you decide to give it some facelift and make it a mobile car wash, then you are in the future, because that is where we are headed now. A lot of people do not really have time to drive their cars to car washes anymore. They don't mind you coming over to render the service, and then you're going to include the money you transported yourself with and then your services charge. All of them is for your own good. So if you give it a facelift and make it a mobile car wash, perfect. If you decide to have a space for it, as we still do it now, it's a very good business. A lot of people do not know the kind of money embedded in it. The moment you have a good source of what's it called, water, which is the, I think, the most resources that they use for that business, every other thing can be handled. Okay, next time I leave is braiding hair. This particular point is for especially people that live abroad. Yeah, a lot of persons braid hair abroad, and it has given them so much. Like, you can earn a living, make it a source of livelihood abroad. Even here in Nigeria, don't we have people that live off hair making? We have a lot of them. So, but because abroad, braiding especially, because it is not something that is very it's not cheap to make. I mean, if you ask anybody abroad, they will tell you braiding is very expensive abroad, so it's a lot of money. So if you are abroad and you're looking for something to do in 2026 that will earn you money, please go into hair braiding. If you are planning to japa, I think hair braiding is something you should look into. Very important. You can make a living from it, I tell you. And this is from the comfort of your home. You go nowhere. You don't even need to own a shop. Next, I want to talk about is something I never imagined, but when I did my research and I discovered that people were doing and they were earning from it, I was like, wow, really? Now you'll be shocked if I mention this. It is charcoal exportation. Charcoal exportation is something that people do and they make lots of money from it. I'm not kidding you. You can, after watching this video, go and make your own research. I may not know every detail about this business, but the little I found when I did my own research, oh, come on, there is money. And you know it's a dirty business. You know that any business that soils people's hands and stuff, people would like to like overlook it. They don't want it. That is where the money is. Go for it. Another one on this list is something that even if we all pretend about it, it is something that you should do. I am very serious about this. You should really go. Not everybody can do it, of course, but there's money in this business if you can do it. And what business am I talking about? Sex enhancers. You see, sex is something that people take very seriously. That industry is booming. Okay, let me just drop this one. This is just going to be like a bonus one for you all. No, I have two more to tell you. Well, let me just tell you this one. Now, you can start off an ushering agency, get fine girls, even if they're not that fine, but when they dress nicely and they do nice makeup, it helps to boost their confidence and makes them look really beautiful. Get just a number of like 4 or 5 of them, and then you tell event planners that you run something like this so that when they go there and they are serving, your girls can do the job, your girls can stand at the door and direct people to their seat. So get yourself like try to build an ushering agency. You can also add dancers to your agency, so they don't outsource entertainers. Dancers could be these normal piano dancers or traditional dancer, depends on the type of dancing you think you are good at, or you can get a performer to teach them. So just incorporate this thing, because ushering and dancing, I think, is one business that can go together. So if you put them together, or even you do them independently, it's still you can still do it. And then the last one I want to just say is, we have people that organize parties. I'm not even talking about event planners. Small parties, those parties you sell yourself. Oh, I don't want more than 50 people, I don't want more than 20 persons, just an indoor party. See, any form of party is brain straining. Like, you put in a lot of work. If you say you do everything by yourself, you will be stressed out before your own party, and you will not look so cute in your dress. Your face will look dull because you've been all over the place. So you can give it to all those party organizers, I think that's what they are called. Or you can look for a name for your own, make a brand out of it. Tell people that you organize small parties. It doesn't have to be so elaborate, so you don't go out of the way to do a lot of things. Small parties, get them a hall. They'll come with their budget and you work within it. If you need an upgrade, you can have a little meeting with them and tell them, from what I'm seeing, I need a little bit spiking of your price. So we can work well. So this is the businesses people look down on that you should look into in 2026 if you really want to make millions. If I have more ideas for you, I'll make a part two. And if you think there's something I did not mention, please write it in the comment section. And if you want more contents like this, because I promise you on this channel, we are going to be spilling a lot of tea. We are all about making money next year.
Sorry guys, at this point I didn't know my microphone wasn't recording. Please do well to subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.